Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Wait, this lighting is pretty sad. Give me one sec. Okay, that's slightly better, right? Anyway, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today, we're gonna talk about Zhongli. I was so excited for this character. You guys know this. If you've been on my streams, I've pretty much been grinding for like 2 weeks straight. Both IRL and in-game, okay? To wail on this motherfucker and, get all of his stuff. We rolled for him yesterday. We got him to 90 instantly. We got his weapon. We got it to 90 instantly. We got his talents up to 6. And we got Xinyan's talents up to 6. Except this, I need to farm this today. And obviously we got his constellation. But I didn't get his constellation until after we did quite a lot of testing and probing. And I gotta say, he is the biggest disappointment so far in this game. This character was so fucking hyped, okay? People saw him in the story and they have been simping for him for months, waiting for his release. People have been so excited for this character that they completely slept on this character. I'm telling you, so many people are crying right now because they skipped him for him. But why, okay? Why is he so weak? Or why does he feel so bad? I think the reason is people expected him, and myself included, for him to be a viable main DPS. Because, well, I mean, he just looks so cool, you just want to use him all the time. And he wasn't really marketed or shown to be, like, a support, you know? Whenever they show trailers or gameplay and everything like that, they always show him just crushing people with his ult and everything. And let's be honest, from all the information that we had from the leaks, they removed, what you used to be able to do, or enemies used to take 20% more physical damage and geo damage when they were affected by his ulti. That got removed. Why? I don't know. Gain any, he doesn't become broken with that suddenly. His ult is his only saving grace. His ult is just a child ult that stuns enemies for 2 seconds, essentially. And that is not as amazing as you might think. It does have a lot of scaling, obviously. Level 10, 900% scaling is pretty significant, and it has a really low energy cost. Compared to Child Ultimate, which has 708, it has like 110% less damage. Actually, even? No, it does not. It only has 65% more damage than Child's ulti. But Child's ulti does cost more energy, and it does have a longer cooldown. But why does he feel so weak? The reason for that is because the only reason this has 900% scaling is because I have 3 extra levels from constellations, and then the 1 level from the, little dildo. This is how it feels to play Zhongli. It feels like this has been put up your ass. How can you release a 5-star character that's been hyped up so much and have his level 6 basic attack do less damage than a fucking level 2 Xiangling basic attack? How can her auto attacks at the same level have 20% more damage per attack than him? How is that even possible? How can you do this? Like, legit, how? And I'm not telling you that, he's unplayable. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, he's completely worthless, obviously. But he's undertuned. I feel like like everyone who is in a state of denial and is gonna, play the card of like, oh, his ulti, his ulti, his ulti. Bro, shut the fuck up about his ulti. I don't want to play a 5-star character just to, like, that looks like this, and that I get a weapon that has this passive on it, and all the other good weapons have physical damage bonus to just ult. There's no weapon that benefits his ult in the game right now, except maybe Deathmatch, because it gives you, or Blackcliff, because it gives you crit substat. If you do not have constellations, guys, if you're not gonna roll for at least Constellation 4, or at the very least Constellation 2, don't use him. And if you don't play co-op, just don't even bother getting cons 2. Because it's just completely weak. Like, he's a completely different character at Constellation 6. I said this about Childe in my Childe vs. Diluc video, like how his constellations matter, like they do provide a very significant boost in gameplay, and that is true, but he is still usable, and he's still the same character. He's just better, right? Like, Diluc doesn't need constellations. By the way, I didn't get a single Diluc while pulling for him. I almost have a max cons Chi-Chi, cons 3 Kaching, and fucking cons 5 Mona. And I didn't get a single Diluc. So I don't want to hear a single comment, bro. I swear to God, I am not mentally okay. If I see a single comment saying, oh my God, I got Diluc on the Zhongli banner, I'm fucking banning you from my channel. Listen, Childe at Constellations, he becomes what he does better. His Constellation 6 kind of changes the gameplay that you do of him pretty much completely. Because you can just, like, spend your ulti, and then you don't have to worry about your cooldowns anymore. Which is really, really strong, but fundamentally, he still does the same exact thing. He still has the really high damage on his, Hydro auto attacks, he has his passive, he has his ulti that does a shitload of damage. He just gets the reset, which opens up gameplay possibilities, but it doesn't change who he is as a character, it doesn't change his functionality. But Zhongli literally changes completely. He changes from being nothing to being a usable character. Because this shield is insanely strong. His shield has so much health, okay? He heals you when you take damage. He's basically a support Beto on crack. But the thing is, he changes so much through his constellations that all the hundreds of artifacts... I had 960 artifacts when I started streaming yesterday. How many do I have now? And this is after I farmed as well. I have 265 artifacts. And this is after basically 400 worth of resin of farming yesterday. Like, this is not okay. Like, he changes so much that when I realized this, and when I realized that my build was kind of worthless, it wasn't really benefiting support Zhongli at all, and I had to go and level up my other artifacts, it was pretty fucking depressing. And then, even then, all I have to show for it are these pathetic crit stats. Like, if I go for Geo damage bonus, which I don't have a lot of, it's just 15% plus his ascensions. And then I go, because the thing is, you need too much. You need way too much to build him, even at Constellation 6. You need HP, you need a lot of HP, so that way his shield is stronger, and also his ulti does more damage. You need Geo damage bonus, so that his ulti does more damage, and you need your ulti to crit. So you need decent crit stats, as well as Geo... You basically have to build him as a full DPS, but with Noblesse and Archaic Petra pieces that have a shitload of HP. Which is, like, impossible. Like, actually freaking impossible. So I know I've been rambling a lot, it's just I don't really have, like, an organized set of thoughts that I want to say. Like, I'm just at a loss for words. Like, Xinyan is miles above and beyond what Zhongli is. Without constellations. Like, her constellations are strong, but they're not that strong. Like, her constellation 2 is all you need, honestly, because you get a level 3 shield when you cast your ulti. So you essentially... And also, your ulti guaranteed is a guaranteed crit. So you don't even have to build that much crit rate, you just need crit damage. So Black Cliff on her is actually a pretty solid move. So next time it comes by in the shop, I'm probably going to get it. Here are the pros of using Zhongli at Constellation 0 compared to other characters. Okay, now let's move on to the cons of using Constellation 0 Zhongli compared to other characters. No basic attack damage whatsoever. He cannot be an off DPS. Like, literally does less damage than Xiangling. His E, pathetic damage. He has a shield. Nice. Hooray. And he has an ult that does decent burst damage. It's weaker than Childe's, but it does petrify for 2 seconds. A whole whopping 2 fucking seconds, because by the time... It says 4 seconds. Don't be fooled by this. It says 4 seconds, but by the time the animation ends where he's crossing his arms, you basically just have like 2 seconds. I have Constellation 6, so his ulti lasts, the petrification lasts a little bit longer. And I can't really demonstrate this to you guys very well. I think I might just be able to kill these guys before I get my ult. Let's just get the shield. And I'm just gonna ulti these men. Oh, well I guess they just died, but... unfortunate. Oh wait, this guy's still alive. Look at this whopping damage, brother. Oh my god, I'm popping off right now. Oh my god, look at this 5-star DPS. Dude. Okay. Alright, never mind, guys. He's broken. It only took me 40 seconds to kill a freaking Geo hatchling. What other 5-star can kill him in 40 seconds, bro? This guy's broken right now. Thank God I got him Con 6. Honestly, this is my tip to you. Do not roll for Zhongli. If you're a free-to-play player, just do not roll for Zhongli. Just save your primos for Xiao or Ganyu. Or if you want a Geo character, just wait for Albedo. Because his numbers are cracked out the fucking ass. But I don't even think that Albedo is going to be good as a main DPS. Because his auto-attack scaling is worse than fucking Kea. So if you want a swordsman DPS, just use Kea, bro. Honestly. Do not roll for Zhongli. I cannot stress this enough. If you're not going to get Constellation 6, do not bother getting Zhongli. And even when you get Zhongli at Constellation 6, he's still incredibly difficult to build. Because you need to have a decent enough weapon to buff up his ulti. And you still need to have very specific artifacts to buff up his stuff. And by the way, the way that you build him is 2 pieces of Archaic Petra and 2 pieces of Noblesse, so that you can buff his ult. That is essentially the play. And if you want to build him for a bit more tankiness, you have to use an HP cup instead of a Geo damage cup. This is like the only way, to be honest. This is the only way, honestly. I do not recommend using a Geo damage bonus cup because this is more benefit. This benefits both your ulti and your shield. If you go Geo damage bonus, you're only going to be benefiting your ulti. And if you're going to be using him for support at Constellation 6, you need the shield. The shield is the key. The ulti is just nice to have, but the shield is going to be the key. It's going to be the reason why you play him. So I recommend using an HP cup over a Geo bonus damage cup. Guys, I know this video has been all over the place. I'm just giving you my real reactions. This is how I feel, and these are just things that I have experienced while trying to build him and everything. I don't think I'm going to farm for artifacts anymore. Maybe a different helmet. I just don't have a better helmet. If I get a decent one for him that has crit rate or something, because these rolls are just so pathetically awful, then I'll think about it. But right now, this is the best I got, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that my pain has served as a lesson to you guys. I'm still going to do a guide on what I think is the best way to build him and play him and stuff like that, and what his role will be. Anyway, guys, just don't fucking roll for Zhongli. I'm not going to lie. Just don't roll for him. Just save your primos for somebody else. And I know a lot of people are hyped up for Zhao. You have a shitload of time now to save up. You have 2 months, 2.5 months or so to save up for him. So just save up. Or if you want Ganyu, then just wait for Ganyu. I think Ganyu is going to be pretty decent. Just because of her functionality wise, there's no way that she can be bad. Because she's a cryo archer. She's really good at applying cryo. Doesn't really cuck anyone else like Chongyun's E, changing everyone's basic attack. I think she's going to be really good just functionality-wise. Albedo's numbers are cracked out the ass, which is his only saving grace, so we're all good. Thanks for watching. Take care.